Asalamalaykum, sister. Thank you for writing to our live session. As I understand the situation, you've been married for 7 years. However, your husband is extremely explosive, volatile, and unpredictable. At this point, my question is, has he always been this way? Was he this way when you married him? Or did he begin to display these traits recently? Did something trigger this? Or, again, has he always been this way? With that said, if he's always been this way and it's gotten worse, that's not a good situation. And I am honestly concerned about, his explosiveness and volatileness. You didn't mention anything about abuse or when he's volatile or explosive that he, hurts you, and I hope that he doesn't. If this is the case, I would advise you to leave as soon as possible. Make a safe plan, contact the domestic violence hotline for further assistance and a safety plan. If that's not the case, he's still chipping away at you, as you stated, and you feel like you're near insanity. You state that he displays no empathy or compassion. And those are like two very critical human traits to have, right? They're kind of innate, empathy and compassion for others. And if he doesn't have any of that, it's going to be very difficult to move forward with a marriage with him. And especially if he's explosive and unpredictable and volatile, right? Because you could end up getting hurt. Or if there's children in the marriage, they could end up getting hurt. So it's not a good situation either way. Alhamdulillah, and he does have an appointment. You stated with a physiotherapist. I'm not sure if you meant a psychologist. However, if he's going to try counseling, that may be a benefit, right? But he's got to want to, genuinely, heal, and become more loving and compassionate. If he naturally does not have empathy or compassion, if he lacks this, it's going to be even more difficult, right? But only like a psychologist or a therapist can assess him and give a correct diagnosis and hopefully a prognosis, okay? Meaning, he or she can develop a treatment plan and kind of based on his diagnosis, let you both know, and it should be both of you, what the outcome may or may not be or how difficult treatment may be. And based on that, sister, you can make your decision whether or not you are able to withstand the current situation and what's going on, and moving forward, if this is something that you are able to tolerate until he starts healing, if he does, and what your ultimate options are, right? So if he's in therapy and he's being compliant, which he may or may not be, you have to decide, do you want to live this way, right? Do you want to continue, the emotional abuse? Do you want to continue feeling like you're near insanity? Is this the way you want to live? So, in addition to what you're going through, and I'm so sorry you're going through this, my heart goes out to you. I can imagine this is the most difficult, hurtful, frustrating situation, but you will get through it, right? But you're going to have to make some decisions. Again, it's good that he's going, hopefully, for therapy, for counseling. However, he may not be compliant. And should he not follow through with therapy, again, you have to ask yourself, is this the way you want to live the rest of your life? In a situation like this, of course, divorce is permissible. During this time, however, if things are getting really bad, you may want to separate. That's also an option until he starts healing and starts, developing empathy and compassion. So those are like a couple options that you have, right? And I also kindly suggest that you yourself get counseling. And it's not so much because there is, a mental health issue with you, per se, but going through all that you have been through with him definitely, can cause trauma and depression, feelings of low self-worth, decreasing feelings of self-love, lack of confidence, depression, and so forth. So by you getting counseling, this will help build you up. It will help you to sort out what you truly, want to do for yourself in regards to the situation, as well as to help you heal from the abuse that you've been through, right? And again, talking about abuse, nobody should be abused. The law hates oppression and abusers. And you are not created and put in this marriage to be abused. All right? You should be treated with love, kindness, mercy, empathy. And you should be protected. Right? That's what marriage is about. So with that said, sister, please do seek out counseling for yourself, the abuse and trauma that you've been through. If he is physically threatening you or he's physically harming you, please do leave immediately. Be open to explore your options as well for separation and divorce, should the need arise. Also, sister, please do some self-care. Go out with friends for lunch, or go to the gym, or go for a walk in nature. Now is the time that you really need to do self-care and take care of you, because you're going through a lot, and you're going to need all of the healing tools that you can, and you're going to need all the self-care and self-love activities to help get yourself through this. And don't be afraid to reach out to those who are close to you and that you trust, and just talk with them about what you're going through, because that helps as well. So with that said, sister, you do have choices, and you just have to, think about things, maybe journal a few points of the benefits of staying with him versus the benefits of separating for a while, or even a future divorce if he does not change. We wish you the best.